Coming to you from the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and we have one of the best events of the night. We are live in the Advent Health Arena. ESPN Wide World of Sports, welcome to ESPN 8 The Ocho. This is Hush Presents the Pillow Fighting Championships. One of the best things you're going to see, so unique, so powerful, and we reign a champion tonight here on ESPN 8 The Ocho. Thanks for joining us in Advent Health Arena with Rodolfo Roman. Thanks for joining us here in Advent Health Arena with Rodolfo Roman. I'm Evan Budrovich. PFC is a unique sport. What should we expect from pillow fighting?
Oh, last time in 2023, we went viral. The world was talking about it, and we're back with a bigger, better, stronger fight card. Cheick, Kongo, Hector, Lombard in a Hush super fight. This is a dream fight, believe it or not, but it's going to be taking place in a pillow fight.
Right? If I still interrupt you first,
you hit me last time. We're going to have to
You guys ready to rock and roll here for this pillow fight championship?
Let's go.
Let's dive into some of the rules of this competition, Rodolfo, because first and foremost, there is a scoring system. Right. It's based on how you score and how you strike, but there's also some rules that break down in the game. Absolutely,
and you have the 3 points, which is done by a 360-degree shot, but you must strike. You have to hit your opponent. There is a 1 point if you take your opponent off balance, and there is also the discretionary point, which will be determined at the end of the round, and that really just comes about is how active, how well you performed during the fight. So a lot of these things have to be taken in consideration. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of striking action, and a lot of strategy behind this stuff. So it's not like you just get in there, just swing around the pillow. There's a lot to go around here, a lot of feints, just like in boxing, just like in MMA. And a lot of these guys and women have that background, Evan. So there's how you score. We'll have judges keeping track of the points, and we'll keep you updated throughout the night. Let's dive right into the heart of the fun stuff, where it all begins. This is our opening bout of competition. We have quarterfinal rounds, we have celebrity fights, we have women's fighting, we have a special fight of the night, and primetime pillow fighting is underway. Oh, baby, Evan, I invite everyone to get on this crazy train because we're about to get off the rails. And what you're going to do when these 2-pound pillows go smashing on you, Evan. I'm just glad you didn't smash me with the pillow. I got lucky there. Rodolfo Roman, Evan Budrovich. Now let's head down to our ring announcer and get this thing going.
Ladies and gentlemen watching around the world, welcome to ESPN 8 The Ocho as Hush presents the Pillow Fighting Championship. We are set for the opening bout of the evening, scheduled for 3 rounds of hard-hitting action in PFC Tournament Quarterfinal number 1. Introducing first, fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost to my left. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at an even 165 pounds. A 20-year practitioner of martial arts, a capoeira master, and the self-proclaimed greatest pillow fighter of all time. He makes his second Ocho appearance tonight and is a PFC OG. Originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil, now fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Leo Capoeira Carvalho! His opponent awaits across the ring and fights off of the Hush bed sheet to my right. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 189 3/4 pounds. An accomplished boxer making his second PFC appearance tonight, fighting out of Florida's Delray Beach Boxing Club. Welcome, Gunnar G. Money Alexis. Your referee, Yuri Villaforte.
Okay, Yuri, let's get this party started. Alexis and Carvalho. Oh,
right for the stop, Evan. If you remember in 23 Carvalho, he's a capoeira practitioner. Expect these wild athletic abilities inside the PFC ring. Lots of excitement. That's what's going to impress the judges, Evan.
Keep in mind those 360 swings are worth 3 points. You can be aggressive in those moves.
The biggest point of them all is the 5 points, and you have to have your knee and hand down on the cannons.
Carvalho is a dancer. He provides that Brazilian flair out of Sao Paulo, a lot of electricity.
Look at just how he stands there. Now you try to take him off balance with a shot. However, Carvalho is very smart, keeping up his hands up. So you're going to see a lot of showboating, a lot of action. Then next, see how he uses that athleticism.
Carvalho, 20 years of mixed martial arts, Alexis, he's a trained pillow fighter, multiple years in the sport.
Many people think, oh, this is funny, this is a joke, but the sport is expanding, Evan. Now we're in Europe, Asia, South America. It's made a big buzz all over the world.
Closing seconds of this first round start ticking.
Yeah, great there. He needs to protect himself. G-Money, not keeping that hand up. Now, curious, just one point statement to make here. You can't be holding that pillow with your both of the hands. It's single-handed for the point to count.
So Yuri breaks up round one.
Got a 30-second break. Right from the start, Evan, beautifully executed cartwheel there from Carvalho. His opponent, G-Money, not surprised. He knew he was coming with it.
That's a three-pointer, too. Those 360 moves, so electric.
And when you're holding that pillow, right, you know, if you do it a Muay Thai, if you do another combat sport, you have a gloves, you're holding onto that pillow.
Keep in mind, there is points for showmanship. So if you're impressive in how you perform, the judges keep tabs on that.
Which could be the major difference if there's a tie. So that's important. A key factor here that these athletes have to perform at their best.
So let's begin round two. 3 one-minute rounds in these quarterfinals.
And there is training for this, Evan. Many people think that, oh, well, they just get in there and compete. No, there is strategies. Footwork is important. Carvalho having that capoeira background helps him a lot to move around fluidly in that ring.
He is so fast, too, dodging these moves from G-Money.
1 blue, 3 yellow.
You
hear Yuri counting out the points that will tally up after each round.
Beautiful. But he got smacked in the head right there. So that flashiness could have a negative.
1 yellow.
Got smacked right there in the face.
1 blue.
Carvalho, G-Money going out of here, toe-to-toe.
And that's time for the second round of action. Little water break. Here's Bernard Alexis. A couple of nice points here.
Yeah, let's take a look here. You're going to see he left himself exposed there. Got that shot to the back of the head. So, yes, the flashiness will impress the judges, but just like they say in fighting, right, protect yourself at all times.
And Keanu Reeves would be proud of that Matrix move there. Alexis avoiding the pillow with his head flashing.
I think he probably saw that there as a little bit of fighting technique.
A little homage to the 90s. Now we'll get rolling here in round three.
You know, it's so funny when you think of the sport we used to play as kids, and now, you know, one day potentially PFC here trying to make his way somehow, some way into the Olympics, Evan, believe it or not.
You never know what can happen with Los Angeles looming.
1 blue.
Early point for G-Money in this round three.
It's competitive. In that 1 minute, you have to go all out. There's no breaks in here. You have to bring everything that you can.
1 blue.
And this is that tournament, Evan, so they still got to save a little energy because they still got some more bouts.
1 blue.
Those headshots count as a point, so Alexis being aggressive.
Great there for G-Money. If you notice, Apollo slowing down at that creativity.
Oh, good dodge. But they give him a point. Leo Carvalho, our second-time competitor in this PFC championship.
Now, if you notice, Carvalho did shoot for the legs. It did not throw him off balance. Therefore, the count, there won't be no point awarded for Carvalho.
So now it's time for our final decision. We told you 3 judges adding up the points as Yuri, our referee, looks for the final totals.
And this is the quarterfinal, Evans. Semifinals will be proceeding afterwards, and at the end of the program, finish off with the finals and we go for a winner. Carvalho, G-Money, Vetson, the PFC ring.
And now our ring announcer, Mike Markham, will announce who moves on to the semifinals.
And those that have asked, open weight class here. Age doesn't matter.
Well, Carvalho just named himself the champion. He lifted his own arm.
He self-proclaims himself the GOAT of pillow fighting. We'll see if that is true at the end of the night.
We got fans with pillows going on, T-shirts. Mike, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, advancing to the PFC tournament semifinal round, Leo Capoeira Carvalho.
Those first 2 rounds have just made the difference with that pure athleticism, that capoeira, that showmanship. Just showed that this guy's ready to move on to the next level of the tournament.
One of the returning athletes back on center stage. He's on to the semifinals, Leo Carvalho. Good to see the Brazilian compete well. A nice performance from G-Money. Now to the top half of our bracket. Second quarterfinal continues.
I must say, though, Evan, this crowd is a lot louder than the fireworks of Magic Kingdom, and they're blowing off the roof here tonight.
Literally at the same time. I love the reference there,
right,
Rodolfo.
yes. I think I hit it on the nail, did I? I didn't practice that, by the way.
And back to our ring announcer, Mike Markham, introduce the next round of quarterfinals.
Keep the distance, all right, guys? Keep the distance. Keep it clean, all right?
And this is going to be an exciting one.
The following quarterfinal matchup is scheduled for 3 action-packed rounds in the PFC one-night tournament. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. He's there, 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at an even 200 pounds. He makes his first PFC appearance tonight, responsible for the fastest knockout in combat sports history. He is 26-4 overall with 24 big wins via knockout. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, the fighting pride of the 305, Uli Monster Diaz. His opponent awaits across the PFC ring and fights off of the Hush Premium bed sheets. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall with an official weight of 215.5 pounds. He also makes his PFC debut tonight. Originally from Boston, Massachusetts, and currently fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Chauncey Joystick C, a.k.a. the General Palmer.
So our second quarterfinal begins. I still want the fans to start swinging pillows at each other. That'd be the best part.
We'll get there, Evan. Let the athletes do the work first.
Hey, here comes the fun. Chauncey Palmer versus Uli Diaz. And right away, Diaz aggressive with the headshot.
Uli has the fastest knockout. He tried to do that here in the PFC. There has been a knockdown in PFC history. I want to reiterate that. And it goes down to the pound down back in 2022.
A quick point there for Palmer. You may know him from MTV's The Challenge, multi-year competitor, 26-year-old social media influencer. And Uli Diaz, we noted his combat history, the monster. 14-1 in his boxing career.
He's also dabbling into MMA and bare knuckle boxing as well, Evan. So this guy is a decorated athlete. Chauncey, though, not too far. He also competed in boxing and right now is training for bodybuilding, which could be a factor. I asked him, you got more mass. How is that going to play a role in this fight? Since you needed out of that movement in that card, he says, I'm not worried about it.
Closing seconds of this first round.
Uli there tried to go like an uppercut type of form with the pillow. Quite creative there for Uli.
Keep the distance.
Now, one key here, there has to be some distances between the two fighters, a good 4 feet between, so they can allow that space to throw the pillow.
We'll watch some of the big moves from Diaz here to score in round one with that 360.
He tried to go for the knockout real quickly here. However, this is not bare knuckle MMA. This is pillow fighting. Different world.
Yeah, in this sport, you don't want to be neck to neck. You want to have space to swing and be aggressive. We are all about scoring points in professional pillow fighting.
And you'll notice the referee Uli will step in there to remind him to keep that separation between the two.
So round one, look to go to Uli Diaz. We'll see how it unfolds with Palmer's return.
Yeah, Palmer striking the legs, but no effort there for Uli. And there's no feeling out, just like in a boxing and MMA, no feeling out time. You got 1 minute. You have to go, just like Uli said, the referee.
Remember, Diaz, the fastest knockout in combat history. This guy could be aggressive. He can be fast. He can take care of business. But Palmer's holding his own from the TV world.
He's doing quite well. What he's doing here is leaving that left arm there to protect himself. And great way.
He dodged 3 shots right there.
Yeah, it's that boxing background that he has. Little preventing from getting shot or hit by Uli.
Now Palmer's got to score some points as well in this second round.
I want you to look there, though, at Palmer. Not sure from that area there. Breathing heating. Heavy breathing there from Palmer.
This is a physical sport. Three straight rounds of 1 minute, and Diaz knows he's got an early lead. He's looking for the knockout punch. Now the coaches get involved before round 3. Uli Diaz, one of the favorites. Johnson Palmer, a newcomer to the sport, but he's got a boxing background.
And for this says, it is a safe sport. However, there has been some injuries that we've seen in the past. There's some cramping on your forearms, on your fingers. There's several things that come into play.
Final round, guys. Let's go.
It ain't all fun and games.
Here goes round 3.
Mutual respect from both the fighters.
If you hit those legs, you have to move a body, right? You have to create contact.
Yeah, you have to get him off balance. Oh, he got smacked right there from Palmer. Palmer got hit. Yeah, you got to take him off balance to get that point awarded.
Distance, guys, distance.
You do get credit for any touch to the head. You hear the referee there, Uli, saying 1 for the white. Oh, Palmer's backed in a corner. This is dangerous.
Yeah, and just like in a brawl, in a fight, when you start brawling, usually doesn't end up going well. And the pillow goes out. There's a lot of fun and games there.
Palmer having a blast. He said, I got it. I'll use my hands and my strength.
And by the way, if you happen to break the pillow, you get a lot of points. Hasn't happened yet.
We'll keep that on reserves just in case. Diaz in control. Palmer putting up a good fight late.
Oh, he's trying to throw in an elbow. Can happen. It can happen. Remember, these guys come from a background of combat sports, and it's just a natural habit to make those movements.
And the entertainers putting on a show for this great crowd here in Orlando. And we told you anything can happen in pillow fighting, including this.
There it is, and he lost it right away. A good way of Julia protecting himself and smacking him to remind her to keep holding that pillow, and he snuck in an elbow. My mistake. Wasn't on purpose. Wasn't intentional.
He said this isn't bare knuckle.
No.
Let's go down to our ringer and answer.
Semifinal round. Uli the Monster Diaz.
Congratulations to Uli Diaz. We have a semifinal set. 2 of our favorites in this tournament. Leo Carvalho, Uli Diaz, taking care of business. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the next round of quarterfinals. High-flying action in the PFC. More to come when we return from the ESPN Wide World of Sports. And the quarterfinal rounds continue. Let's go down to our ring announcer, Mike Marker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for semifinal, rather quarterfinal, number 3 on the night. We are set for 3 hard-hitting rounds of PFC action. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 188 1/2 pounds. A PFC OG making his second Ocho appearance this evening. A jiu-jitsu practitioner and UFC veteran. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Leandro Apollo! His opponent awaits and fights off of the Hush Premium Bedding Bed Sheets. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in officially at 220 3/4 pounds. Originally from Merish, Turkey, now fighting out of Hialeah, Florida. Welcome, Kemal, the Turkish Delight, Tuncel.
Couple Floridians ready to rock and roll here in this quarterfinal. I love the hometown flavor. Getting after it, Apollo and Tuncel.
Yeah, look, keep your eyes on Apollo, an exciting fighter, similar to Carvalho we saw earlier on.
Tuncel, the bodybuilder and fitness coach on social media. Apollo, the OG.
And there's here an age advantage for Kemal. Apollo, they're getting closer to the big 4-0, but this is pillow fighting, and we could throw the age out the window.
Age is just a number, my friend. Look at that 360 attack.
Beautiful. That's a 3 points right there.
Another headshot for Apollo.
Great stuff there from Apollo, just smacking.
That 360 headshot is fantastic.
I'll tell you this much. Those pillows can you put you to sleeper.
Now Apollo's just daring Tuncel to hit him.
Just calling him out.
He blocks a shot.
Rude awakening here for
That's
Kemal.
3 headshots in this first round.
Oh, he just gave that one away for.
One white.
First round ticking, but all Apollo so far.
Great stuff from Apollo.
And he's calling the Orlando crowd, his hometown. Check out these hits from Leandro Apollo.
And let's take a look at that 360 here. Boom, right smack into the jaw. That one woke him up. And here coming back Apollo once again. Bing, right there, smacking the chin, woke him up. I think he's thinking it's daylight right now, Kevin.
Apollo, who spent years on the UFC card, he's bringing some toughness here to this quarterfinal matchup.
And we're going to give a shout out this program here. We're dedicating to the late Mark Keys, his beautiful wife, Miss Jamie Tubin's watching today. Mark was one of the founders here at PFC.
A fun moment in this emerging sport. And Apollo so aggressive. Another headshot and a knockdown.
There is a knockdown. That's 5 points for Apollo.
He's the king of the ring. Leo Apollo out of Orlando putting on a show.
Oh, he tried to fake it there, but Apollo saw it from a mile away.
How does Tunjil respond here in round 2?
You know, at this point, you're definitely down. You have to be strategic. Keep that hand up. Protect yourself. Don't leave yourself open just like he did. I tell you, you have to keep that left hand up. That's your protecting, your shield. Try to move around. Use that footwork. Tell you, if you know how to dance, you have a good opportunity here at PFC, Evan. You're a good dancer.
Referee Yuri is inviting these two to get after. Oh, the 360.
Keep going.
Just a little bit of time left.
Apollo's just too much. He's just too much.
What a response in round 2 from Apollo.
Yeah, and Apollo last time around the Ocho, he went very far in the tournament, Evan. Take a look here. It's just too much smack right here, taking him to the ground canvas.
And he's calling for the crowd after this 360.
His butt hit the canvas. Holy cow.
Let's go to this final round 3. Apollo can taste a trip to the semis.
Last round, guy. Are you ready?
Kinja just looks puzzled here. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe he had a talk with his corner to come up with a strategy, but Apollo's just too much, just swinging around, Evan.
Tunjil, the product of Turkey,
Keep the distance.
put up a good fight, but there is no answer for these 360 moves.
Evan, he's being cornered. He's not moving. He's just taking the hits.
3 wide.
In a matchup of Floridians, it's been all Apollo, but another 360. Those leg shots aren't going to do much. Hard to shake Apollo, who's daring him to come after him.
Oh, and Apollo's having fun.
He's toe-tapping his way into the night.
And by the way, he's a very decorative, creative man, Apollo. Creates his own shoes. He's wearing the ones right there he created himself.
He's a man of flavor.
Ooh, smack right
Another
there.
headshot. He is blocking everything coming his way.
I'll tell you this much, Evan. Those pillows are not fluff.
Push.
Oh, right there, the exchange. Kemal getting the worst of it. And right now, Kemal's just hitting the desperate button. A little too
Well, it
late.
looks like a second straight PFC tournament. We'll see Leandro Apollo in the semifinals.
No, stay here, bro. Stay here.
Great stuff from the Brazilian decorated athlete.
Nice, right?
The Brazilian beast. He must be in Animal Kingdom.
Not a good look there for Kemal making his debut in the PFC ring. Has to look back at the tape there and see what he could do.
He's got some strength, but really tough to slow down. And here comes Mike Markham with the decision.
Your winner on points, advancing to tonight's semifinal round, Leandro Apollo.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That man is a monster. Apollo dominates in the quarterfinals, and we have one more spot to clinch. Some of those 360 moves make me want to go home and practice. Like, that's impressive. Spinning around, hitting you in the head.
It is, and, you know, I asked the writer, what do you think the best technique? One of the best pillow fighters we had is a practitioner in nunchucks. And that it goes to champion Mr. Tillman, who's in the house today. That is one strategy that you can use. And it's the way you use that pillow, you know, when the way you swing it. As we get ready for the next contest, Evans.
There is an art. We have a couple of social media superstars getting after it here in this fourth quarterfinal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the fourth and final quarterfinal bout in tonight's PFC one-night tournament. We are set for 3 hard-hitting rounds. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in this evening at 165 1/2 pounds. A prolific social media star with over 1 million followers across all platforms. An undefeated professional boxer. All of his wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the Buckhead Fight Club in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, the Soldier of God, the Nigerian Nightmare, OJ, the Businessman Rosé. His opponent awaits and fights this evening off of the Hush Bed Sheet Bamboo Special. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at an even 175 pounds. He is a boxer and social media influencer in his own right. Originally hailing from Pasco County, Florida, and fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, Brendan B.
So we got the social media superstars for a trip to the semifinal. OJ Rosé, Brendan Davis, a couple of 5'9" standouts, and let's get the party started.
Here we go. Now, both Bendo have had dabbled into the world of boxing. OJ, in fact, has a victory over Baby Slice, the son of the late Kimbo Slice in boxing. Oh, great smack right there from OJ.
Oh, we got some arm action there. It's all about the pillows.
Pillow fight.
And you can see that movement from OJ. Little bobbing and weaving.
Too close.
Davis not protecting himself. They're keeping that hand up. Not moving around.
It's about creating that torque to fire the pillow. And that's what Rosé's been doing. Not just a delicious drink to put you to bed at night.
No.
The Pillow Fight Championships.
They say no chamomile tea, Evan.
I love the reference there. Rodolfo Roma and Evan Budrovich. Trip to the semifinals with Apollo, the superstar waiting. Oh, here's some good swings for Davis. He's got to make head contact, though.
Now, once he connects, he needs to keep moving. Can't just station his feet there. Can't stay planted like a statue.
And you mentioned it, that left hand's got to be defensive.
Yeah, and there's a way of using that as a shield. A lot of feints can help here.
Boxing distance, a little bit further, right?
And there's a reminder there from our referee, Yuri Tillman, there cornering Davis, former champion. And just look at that replay right there. OJ just swinging around, but Davis did had that left hand up. Great way of dodging that. Look at that.
Wow.
We've seen a lot of matrix movement today, Evan.
Well, the 5 Ds of dodgeball are very important.
Yes.
In this case, it's the 5 Ds of avoiding the pillow.
I think we saw that game previously.
We just came from dodgeball. Now we dive into pillow fighting tonight.
Too close. Yes, like that.
Quarterfinals with cash on the line. Second annual tournament here on the Ocho.
Oh, that's a new one there.
Oh, Rosé is dancing his way on this, stage.
OJ getting jiggy with it.
Oh. Break.
Can't swing the arms. Got to swing the pillows.
Can't get too cocky, Toe. He didn't have that right hand there to protect himself.
Second of 3 rounds in this quarterfinal.
Yeah, it took him off balance. That's why OJ got that point. And another one. Now, to get your opponent off balance, it's all about timing, Evan.
So you're hitting that leg to try to create, the mismatch and then create a space to go high.
You got to find out when those legs are not planted incorrectly to take them off.
10 seconds.
Final 10 seconds.
Go. Keep going. 10 seconds. Go.
Good headshot there for Rosé.
Oh, no, the referee. That's probably a first, Evan.
Yuri, get him. Give Yuri a pillow. Give that referee a pillow.
Let's take it. Boom. Wait a minute. I don't know if he nipped him or if he connected. Can we get a slow-mo on that?
Is that 3 points? 360, right? That's a 3-pointer. Yeah, shove him out of there. Let's show some highlights from round 2.
Oh, boy, here we go. Here it is, getting fancy with the movement. Great dodge. Oh, look at that. Split there from OJ, and the shot, the matrix movement.
Somebody watched the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders on Netflix this summer. This guy's got all the splits going.
OJ has been very impressive, making his debut here at the PFC. Good stuff.
Round 3 coming up, and OJ in position here to move on to the semis. Let's see if Brendan can get on a run. The social media influencer known as B. Dave.
Yeah, notice as Davis, when he keeps connecting, that left hand keeps going down. On the contrary, if you look at OJ, when Davis is throwing, always keeping it up.
Davis does have a boxing background, but OJ, who's a Fight Club champion. You can hit him with that. You already thought about it.
Payback, right?
Yeah, it was very nice. So here's the Hush pillow, as Hush presents our PFC championships.
Yudi's a pro, been a referee here from the beginning. Going back to 2022, the pound down.
You have to keep 4 feet of distance.
Have to keep that. It's very important. Key. Not oh, righty! It's like a tomahawk chop.
He went for it.
And another one. Great stuff from OJ. Very impressed from them.
And that wraps up the 3rd round.
Point didn't count, though, right after the bell. Take a look at the replay from that round. OJ shot right there straight to the top of the head.
And into your living room comes a headshot.
Good night. Just quite amazing, though, how this sport has grown, expanded. Social media, over 2 billion views and videos. It's just been amazing stuff.
With 2 influencers themselves putting on a nice show. Now for our final decision here.
And this is just a...
And Yuri's being too nice. If I'm the ref right now, I'm grabbing a pillow and I'm going WWE and I'm just
stun him?
Oh, yeah. Mike Markham, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner advancing to tonight's 2nd semifinal, OJ Rose.
The pride of the ATL moving on to the semis here in Orlando. And Rose was so aggressive in scoring tonight.
Great stuff. Great performance on his debut here at the PFC ring, Evan. Great stuff from this young man.
When we come back, the semifinals of the PFC. Pillow fighting's for real. We've had some great action so far on ESPN The Ocho. Our 4 heavy hitters moving on to the semifinals here in the Hush Presents Pillow Fighting Championship. Let's go down our ring announcer, Mike Markham, introduce the semifinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for semifinal number 1. Introducing first, fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. Welcome back to the PFC ring, Uli Diaz. His opponent, fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost to my left. Welcome back, semi-finalist Leo Carvalho.
Diaz and Carvalho so impressive offensively in that first round. What should we expect with 2 high flyers?
This is going to be interesting because you get Yuli, who's power, fast, and Leo is just athletics. Stuff like that, like Spider-Man jumping over their opponent. Can Yuli catch up to that? That's going to be the key here. Because he needs to be cool, calm, and collective and not be taken away by those flashy moves by Carvalho.
Carvalho can dodge and dike everything. Untouchable. But Diaz has the power in his advantage.
Incredible
Good
stuff.
backhanded at 360.
Yeah. Yuli the bigger guy here, so he's not going to be as fast and jumping around like Carvalho. He's going to be more the patient fighter. Just waiting for that opening to strike.
Too close, guys. Too close. Oh. Keep the distance. Keep the distance.
Not that Yuli can't jump. He did a little jump right there, and another one.
He's daring Carvalho to jump with him. This isn't pogo sticks. This is pillow fighting. Good block.
10 seconds.
Closing 10 seconds.
Just back and forth, Carvalho just going at it.
One yellow.
Oh, did that count late? Oh, they're hugging it out.
No, that was towards the end. Right after the bell.
And how about Apollo?
But look at the beginning of this. This is just like watching the Avengers right here. This is just amazing stuff from Carvalho, Evan. Can you do that?
In my dreams.
Oh, I got a pillow for you. Look at that right there. A little too late, though. Did not count.
All love and games between Diaz and Carvalho as we get ready for round 2 of this 3-round semifinal. Uli Monster Diaz, the Miami native, getting some support here. Now we get round 2 underway.
Ooh. Shot starting off. Apollo not being creative yet. Being patient. Missed it. Ooh, smack
big
that
shot.
Really got hit.
One red.
Yeah, Carvalho's just too hard to read. He's so fast with his feet.
He's so fast, he makes fast people look not so fast. He's untouchable.
Yeah, he just got cross-eyed for trying to follow him.
He's like a mosquito in the summer. You can't get rid of him. You try everything.
You just feel him. That's it.
He's all over the place. And Diaz, who's swinging for his life, finally gets a point. More in self-defense mode.
Break, break, break. Keep the distance, keep the distance.
Got to keep the 4 feet of distance.
Pillow fight.
We're all about swinging and being aggressive in pillow fighting.
And the crazy stuff, Evan, is Carvalho. There's no way of stopping this guy. Tons of gas left in the tank.
This is little brother just picking on big brother in the bedroom. He said, you come and get me with those pillows. I encourage all the kids at home tonight, get your pillows out.
Yes,
Start practicing.
it's okay, kids, parents. It's all right. You can let them pillow fight. It's cool.
We're giving him permission tonight. Look at the fun between Uli Diaz and Leo Carvalho.
Yeah, unlike that first round, not opening, but got smacked right there, Uli, and he saw that. He said, all right, you got me, dude.
He's laughing. He's having a blast. Look at Diaz talking to this crowd.
And that's the great thing about this sport, right? It's you know, it's competitive, it's strategical, but it's fun. You enjoy it. You know, you don't have to get too intense. No anger. It's like, hey, let's just have fun.
She's ready to go home and work on her pillow fighting. Class of 2046.
We got kids doing PFC as well. Saw some in Brazil and Lebanon.
All over the world. Good point.
All over.
Final round of this semifinal.
For all the marbles to see who's going to head to the finals. And Uli has to do something here. Can't.
He's trailing. He's got to get some points.
Yeah, he can't really be taken away from all those quick movements from Carvalho. Has to be patient. Just wait for the right opening. Oof. It's almost like when you're checking and you're going to get on a ride here in Disney, you got to check your app when it's the right time to make the line.
One red.
The monster has his partner right there in the bottom left. She's cheering him on at every punch. Gotta love a good relationship.
Yes.
Always to have your back, even in these pillow fighting moments.
Oof. Really got to keep that left hand up to protect himself. He tried to go for the feint or the fake. Carvalho did not fall for it. Oh, got hit right there in the head. 3 points.
Fight.
Oh, and that's it. What a performance from Uli Diaz and Leo Carvalho. There we go. The fans are finally swinging the pillows.
I want to see it. I want to get some sound here out of this.
We've been asking for it for an hour.
Look at that. No matter the gender, no matter the age, pillow fighting's for the world.
2 competitors. You love to see it, especially after a long 3-round bout. Now let's figure out who's going to the final as the judges tally up the scores. And you're already getting some love.
You got a little pop.
He's already been hit once tonight. Take it away, my partner.
Your winner, advancing to tonight's championship final, Leo Carvalho.
So that's how half our championship unfolds. We're going to miss Uli Diaz, though. The monster was a ton of fun. And these kids are up past their bedtime. Good news. It's Pillow Fighting Championships. Of course we can. From the wide world of sports, the Hush PFC Pillow Fight Championships continue. Who will join Leo Carvalho in the finals? We find out next. From ESPN Wide World of Sports, the Hush Presents Pillow Fight Championships continue. On to our second semifinal. Down to Mike Markham, who's going to introduce our competitors.
We are set for semifinal number 2 with a bid to our championship final on the line. Fighting off of the Hush Premium bed sheet to my right. Welcome back to the PFC ring, O.J. Rose. And his opponent, fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost, our second semi-finalist, Leandro Apollo.
The Tiger is in the building, and the Rosé is ready to serve up some late-night dramatics.
I advise all the fans out there, grab a box of popcorn. This one's going to be good.
3 rounds to determine a finalist.
Break. 1 green, 3 green. Pillow fight.
An early headshot for Rosé.
We saw those fancy moves from OJ and Apollo. Same thing, but Apollo got smacked. This could come down to the wire, Evan.
Such a good dodger, Rosé.
Yeah.
He gets a headshot for 1 point.
He has that fluid mobility. Apollo trying to take him off his wheels, but not going to happen.
Apollo, who was so powerful against Tunjil, knocked him to the ground once. It's a different competitor.
3 white. Distance.
Apollo, the Orlando native with the hometown crowd here at Disney.
I'm really loving that flashiness from OJ, from the knee, from the split striking. It's so good because you really take away your opponent's eyes. You think you're going down, and boom, he gets met by the pillow.
Time.
That's the end of the first round right there. Hard to tell who had the early advantage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be a tough one here for the judges. Let's check this out. Coming in, Apollo striking hard, but OJ not holding back. It was quick, fast on both ends. Tough to judge, Evan.
O.J. Rosé, TikTok standout. He's got some fighting background as well. He's undefeated in his boxing career. Undefeated in his PFC career so far, too. And then Apollo, who made it to a semifinal in 2023. Would love to get to the finals this time.
What I'm liking from OJ is he's very cool, calm, and collective compared to Apollo. Not Apollo is trying to be a little bit more persistent here. He's got a swagger in there, OJ. Apollo coming out too aggressive here.
Rosé is blocking everything.
Yeah. That aggressiveness
Don't hold the pillow.
Aggressiveness could be a setback for Apollo.
3 white.
Oh, not blocked
Big
away.
headshot for
Yeah, he's
Apollo.
just getting blocked.
1 green.
Those 360 shots can be a big difference.
1 green. Too close, guys.
Maybe the Tigers unleashed his Mufasa. Even though that's a lion and a tiger, they're all the same here in these competitions.
OJ, good way of protecting himself, keeping that left hand.
Keep the distance, guys. 1 green.
Yeah, that distance is key as they're moving in real close.
Distance.
Good dodge by
Yeah.
Rosé late. And
see
Apollo
how-
thinks he has control through 2 rounds.
And see how OJ is very calm and waiting for the right time. Let's take a look at that replay. Boom, right there. The smack from Apollo connecting to OJ. But OJ now holding back, blocking well defensively. Good stuff. Take a look at that left eye there. There's something there. Couldn't quite see it. He's kind of winking a lot.
He got hit a couple of times by Apollo.
Keep the distance, guys.
I want to give a shout out to Killer Cam, the youngest ring announcer. Was supposed to be here, Evan. Young little boy, but watching home from Hollywood. Forward.
Ready. Pillow fight.
Let's enjoy this final round of the semis.
Oh,
What a
he got
start
hit.
for Apollo.
3 white.
Another 3-pointer.
And this is what you would say a brawl, right? In pillow fighting.
Apollo's coming down swinging.
1 green.
The thing when you get the brawling in pillow fighting, you could get the pillows tangled. So that's why that space in between the fighters is key, and you'll see the referee step in a lot,
There you go.
which slows the momentum. You can lose your pillow just like that.
We'll stop the clock for a moment inside of 30 seconds.
Pillow fight.
And just like in a fight, if you get hit in the wrong place and the fight starts to kill off the momentum, so you don't want to lose that pillow.
This Orlando crowd cheering on the hometown Apollo. What does Rose have left in the closing seconds? Another three-pointer.
ATL versus O-Town.
Distance. 10 seconds. Go.
This should be good. The last few seconds to go.
And as Apollo put himself in position, the crowd thinks so.
Evan, this could be a head scratcher. Let's take a look at that last round. Apollo connecting with a shot. OJ now holding back, unleashing that hand. Apollo, boom, right there, the 3 points. Although OJ answered back, but that did not connect.
The Tiger mask is on. Where's the Tiger going? Mike Markham has the answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, claiming the final spot in this evening's championship final, Leandro Apollo!
He's climbing to the top of the mountain.
This Tiger's got plans for the finals, and he wants the kids to join him. How about that? We'll have a Carvalho Apollo final. A couple of Brazilian ties and a couple of kids getting involved here on the PFC stage. Giving away the pillows. Love to see that. When we come back, we'll have even more coverage. We're going to step aside from this part of the tournament and take on the women's championship match. Istela Nunes, Julia Dorny. That'll be fantastic when we return. Undisputed title on the line. We're here at Walt Disney World. ESPN Wide World of Sports. PFC action continues. Let's go to Mike Markham with our women's championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for 3 rounds of legendary action for the Undisputed Women's PFC Championship. Introducing first, the woman standing to my right and fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in for action at 130.5 pounds. An active UFC competitor. A PFC OG making her first appearance this evening on the Ocho. The inaugural PFC Women's Championship Tournament winner. Originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and now fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Istela Nunes. Her opponent awaits across the ring and fights this evening off of the Hush Premium Comfort bed sheet. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in officially at 145.75 pounds. Making her second Ocho appearance with us this evening, the winner of the PFC Women's Championship at ESPN The Ocho 2023. Originally hailing from Berlin, Germany, and currently fighting out of Sunrise, Florida, USA, Julia the German Tank Dorny.
His fans are fired up for the Women's Undisputed Championship. Julia took care of business in 2023. Istela Nunes has a lot of history in this sport. And 2 legendary fighters for the undisputed crown.
And decorated in the world of combat sports, both of them winning multiple championships in their respective background in sports. But you could put that aside. This is Pillow Fight Championship, different world, different ring. And this, in my book, Evan, could be the fight of the night. These girls are top-notch, athletic. Nunes competing in the UFC.
Well, Dorny has the size advantage. Nunes has that UFC background. She is so electric.
Right, and this is the first time where we see the height difference here, and it can come into play. It can kind of give the edge right to the shorter fighter. because has more.
That's a good flurry right there from Dorny and Nunes.
Yeah, the shorter fighter could have more of accessibility to the legs. And it could, however, the taller fighter has that shot. Tomahawk to the head. So has its pros and its cons.
There's round one. Both competitors up for it tonight, though. No injuries here in 2025.
None whatsoever. Let's take a look at here. Back and forth from the ladies. Two top-notch athletes going at it. Shot from Dorny. Istela with a block, following it up. Block. Back and forth.
This is the title card on the women's side for the outright championship. Dorny, a fan favorite as well.
Brazil versus Germany here tonight in PFC.
Brazilians all up and down the card in this competition.
Ooh,
big 360. Nunes was calling for it. Nunes saying, hey, give me more points, Yuri. Dorny's got a counter here in round two.
Dorny got to bring the heat. Getting close to the wire, midway to the fight. Good way for a
good dodge. They got to keep their distance.
Pillow fight.
What can the German tank do here?
Good way of waiting for Dorny to attack, pacing herself back, and Istela attacking.
Those pillows are 2 pounds of fury.
And they sting, Evan. They really do sting.
Yeah, they hurt me in the open, too, when you whacked me across the head.
One yellow, one black.
Nunes with a couple of quick points. Closing seconds of round two.
Dorny trying to find an opening where to attack. Shot to the legs. That does not count again. You have to
look at that 360 spinner. And Nunes ends around with some big points.
Yeah, and you want to hit those 360s in the center of the ring. You don't want to try to do it in the corner because you could get stuck.
So through 2 rounds, looks like Nunes has the early edge, but Dorny's fired some big swings as well.
Let's take a look at that second round action. Back and forth, Istela. Upper hand calling, hey, I got that 1 point. Good way of blocking for Dorny. And a shot right there.
That's the shot heard around the world.
Woo. To the German tank. Boom, right there.
Yeah, say, hey, give me the 3 points.
Reminder.
Yuri, don't forget about me. Final minute in this championship for the undisputed women's crown in pillow fighting.
Ooh.
Okay, Dorny coming out aggressive. Nunes matches that physicality.
That sound echoed louder than the fireworks, Evan.
Packs a punch at 5'4".
Let's go.
And you'll notice referee really encourages the fighters, hey, let's go. Oof.
Looks like Nunes got poked in the eye there.
I hope we don't have a repeat what happened the last time around.
Good news, everyone seems to be okay.
He'll get a little pillow rug, if you want to say, right? Pillow burn.
Oh,
his fingers. Yeah, just got in there. Good. Could happen.
Nunes is a trooper.
Unintentional.
They did pause the clock, so about 30 seconds to go.
So that distance is key. Shot that from Istela. Good connecting.
360 from Nunes.
Found the right timing.
Break.
Dorny wanting to use her size, but Nunes keeps dodging and avoiding these big swings.
Yeah, and if you're a shorter fighter, in a way you have an advantage. If you move those feet quite well.
And what a competition in our women's championship. All love between Dorny and Nunes. And now let's see who is our undisputed champ. Back to the highlights.
Yeah, let's take a look at the highlights from that fight. Shot from Nunes. The German tank blocking the shots, but right here, this is a beautiful shot from Nunes. Boom, right there.
About 3 or 4 of those big 3-pointers.
Woke up the German tank, the former champ. Wants to keep that title around her waist, but Nunes looking real good in this bout.
Final scores tallied up. And Mike Markham will announce our undisputed champion, along with the Hush belt for the women's championship. Next generation of pillow fighters are waiting for their turn.
They're competing as we speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and now undisputed women's pillow fight world champion, Istela.
Congratulations, Istela Nunes. There's the commissioner and the owner, Steve Williams, celebrating with the belt. Put on that Hush belt, Istela. You're our new women's champ. Take home the money. How about that?
She can celebrate down there.
And she's chucking the pillow into the stands. So who wants it? Oh, wow, what a toss. She's got some power in that 5'4" frame. Keeping this crowd entertained in our women's championship. When we come back, we have a Hush super fight coming up. Some UFC legends on the tally with the women's championship crown here on the Ocho. Welcome back to ESPN Wide World of Sport. We have our super fight of the night. Couple of legends from across all different iterations of professional sports. Now it's time for one of the big tickets of the night. Hector Lombard, Cheick, Kongo, and we're back inside ESPN Wide World of Sports. Let's take it down to Mike Markham introducing our new fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the co-featured bout of the evening. A PFC Hush super fight scheduled for 3 hard-hitting legendary rounds of nocturnal beatdown. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting off of the Beast Bites bedpost. He stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in for action at 230.5 pounds. A multiple-time kickboxing world champion and a UFC veteran. He's also responsible for the most fights in Bellator MMA history and the most victories in the Bellator MMA heavyweight division. Originally hailing from France and currently fighting out of Austin, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Cheick Kongo! His opponent awaits across the ring to my left and fights this evening off of the Hush Premium Bamboo Bed Sheet. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in officially at 185.75 pounds. A UFC veteran, an Olympic judoka, and a multi-time mixed martial arts champion, including being the first ever Bellator middleweight champion. He's also the inaugural bare-knuckle fighting cruiserweight champion, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Hector Lombard. Your referee, Yuri Villaforce.
You stack all the disciplines, all the history to elite competitors. Cheick Kongo, Hector Lombard. Let's get this Hush championship
when I
started.
saw this on the fight card, I had to rinse my eyes, take my vitamins too. I could not believe that these two dudes, these behemoths, are battling in the PFC ring. These are legends in the world of MMA.
Of course, Cheick Kongo with his history being Pat Barry in one of the great UFC fights of all time. We noted the bare-knuckle history and the Olympic history of Hector Lombard. So much more.
Lombard had over 20-fight win streak from 2007 to 2011 in Bellator. Now, of course, in MMA, this is a dream fight, right? You would love to see these guys compete. However, different weight classes. But here in PFC, it's all right. It's okay.
We've seen in earlier fights, not always the biggest competitors, about evading shots, being aggressive, finding ways to score.
Now, unlike what we've seen in previous fights, I don't think we'll see a lot of flashiness and a lot of flying. Just two heavy, big dudes going in there. packing a lot of muscle, a lot of height, a lot of width.
Clock ticking in this first round. There's a 360 attempt for Kongo.
One blow!
I asked Kongo, how'd you train for this? Unlike your regular fights, right? You have your 6-week, 3, 4, 5 month training. He says, I did what I just had to do.
He was ready. He was on interviews all day on ESPN, and here's another look.
Yeah, and let's take a look at that first round. Shot there, blocked for both men. The big dudes here, so we're not going to see a lot of that flashiness, not jumping around. Try to take off Lombard off with balance, but has some big, thick legs there, like a big trunk.
Yeah, you got to sweep and hold a leg through to get those points.
A lot to take on Lombard.
Two big names in their respective disciplines now entering the world of pillows.
The MMA world right now is a buzz. These two legends competing in this sport.
Learning this sport is not as soft and fluffy as you may think.
No, it's not. Try to go for the helicopter spinning shot.
He had the 360, but it was too low. It hit him in the stomach. I hit him in the head.
And that's the thing, right? You got 5'9" versus 6'4". So when Kongo has to hit that 360, he has to bend down, right? So it's not as easy as to Lombard, where he could just dodge it, throw the hand upward and connect with Kongo, just catching him at the right time.
Those monstrous swings from Kongo sound like thunderstorms.
Two big meaty dudes in there.
10 seconds in this second round.
Oh, Kongo just trying to act the fool.
Battle in the second round looks like an early control for Lombard.
3 blue, 1 black.
This wasn't on my bingo card, Evan. This is an amazing stuff that we're watching between these two guys, these legends.
The Hush Super fight has been up to the billing.
Second round action for Lombard and Kongo. Kongo dodging it, but Lombard connecting 2 shots. Kongo exposing himself, not keeping that left arm there. Well, there he put it up. But there were 2 occasions there when Lombard struck.
Now to our final round in this super fight.
Ready?
We do have the championship, Carvalho, Apollo next. 2 legends in all disciplines of fighting, sizing each other up.
One blow!
Lombard and Olympian in judo.
Different world when you get to the pillows.
Different ballgame. And that's the thing, right? You can have this amazing resume in combat sports or in athletics, and you can see some that works at an office job and could be amazing in pillow fighting, right?
We're seeing 2 trained professionals go swing for swing. Now, Kongo's got to start scoring some 3-pointers here.
Yeah, he has to be aggressive. He has to push the pace.
One blow!
Shot. Lombard being the more aggressor in this fight, calculating the right moment. Now Kongo's putting up that left hand. He was leaving himself open.
Time!
Much love from these 2 dudes.
Cheick Kongo, Hector Lombard, and free T-shirts. The real stars of the PFC.
And here we go, the action for that second round. Lombard blocking the shot, waiting for the right moment. Looking for an opening. He's going to strike when he has a chance. Keeping up that hand's very important. And there's a trick to it. You could pretend you're going to have it up and then just go for the shot. I mean, there's just 2 ways, several ways of trying to fool your opponent. It's almost like a chess match.
So let's go to Mike Markham with the decision.
You know, that's something you're probably seeing comments, but I mean, they're just playing around, having fun. This is awesome.
Hey, there's some headphones for your hard work. Now those are sweaty. I'll take
Ladies
the
and
belt
gentlemen,
instead.
the victor in tonight's co-featured bout, the PFC Hush Super Fight. Hector Lightning Lombard.
Your super fight champion in the belt belongs to Hector Lombard. Well done. And that matchup of two legends in their respective disciplines.
I just had the phone. Help. I gotta get on my knees. And I gotta ask Dana White and Lorenzo to take over the sport. It's been amazing. I'm always been a fan of Pillow Fighting Championship. And also it's good for the fighters to have an extra income. Please, make it happen. Make it happen, Dana. Please.
Dana White, if you're listening, a shout out for pillow fighting. When we come back, we have our final championship bout. Leo Carvalho, Leandro Apollo. The two legends swinging into the night when we continue on ESPN Ocho. The moment you've all been waiting for. Hush presents Pillow Fight Championships. It's time for our final bout of the night. Leo Carvalho, Leandro Apollo.
We are sanctioned by the World Nocturnal Combat Association and the Florida Department of Combative Betting. The moment of truth has come as Hush presents the Pillow Fight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the main event, and it's time to go night-night. We are ready for the ESPN 8 The Ocho PFC Tournament Final. Introducing first, the man standing to my right. He slept last night in preparation for this bout on a Hush Ultra Cool pillow. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in officially at 188 1/2 pounds. A PFC OG, making his second overall Ocho appearance here in Orlando, a UFC veteran and world-class jiu-jitsu practitioner. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Leandro Apollo! His opponent awaits across the PFC ring and fights off of the PFC Beast Bites duvet. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at an even 165 pounds. He also makes his second Ocho appearance and is a PFC OG, a 20-year practitioner of martial arts, a capoeira master, and the self-proclaimed greatest pillow fighter of all time. Originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil, currently fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Leo Capoeira Carvalho!
Well, the moment we've all been waiting for. Apollo Carvalho, Brazilian on Brazilian for the PFC title.
And this is going to be amazing. In the words of Jim Ross, it's a slobber knocker.
What a start for Carvalho with the three-pointer. Both these guys not afraid to swing those pillows.
And the athleticism for both these guys that are going to bring. Really, it's going to be, for the viewer, it's going to be hard to keep up with. They're just flashy, fast, creative with their abilities.
Apollo handled the speedster in Rose. Now he faces another quick man in Carvalho.
Yeah, so Apollo had that first opponent pretty much dominated. And as he keeps moving up the ladder, he's fighting more and more difficult opponents like Carvalho and OJ.
We have competitors saying, hey, I didn't get touched in that moment, trying to contest the points.
Ooh. Notice, though, Carvalho, very patient. Not a lot of flashiness. He knows what's at stake here against Apollo.
There's round one. With his kids watching by his side.
Come on, coaches. Come on, coaches.
Said, kids, help me out.
Go up.
He picked out kids from the crowd. They needed some water.
It's a beautiful thing. Pillow fight, you know, it's up there, a little piece of Americana. First round action. Carvalho striking Apollo. Apollo being the aggressor, but nobody home. Good way of protecting himself for Carvalho, but he got shot right there. See if he brings some of that flashiness.
The tiger mask in the kid's hands. That's got to be a game-changing moment. ESPN 8, the Ocho, we got everything. Hey, guys, let's watch down here. Round 2 of this pillow fight championship final.
Are you ready? Pillow fight!
And pillow fighting brings families together, Evan.
Everyone has fought with pillows in their life. Now we do it for money and pride on ESPN.
One yellow!
Istela Nunes, the fellow Brazilian.
Oh, that's a footing. He almost slipped there. The fast pace, but without sportsmanship, you could see his opponent helping out. Apollo.
Good news, it was more a slip than a knockout.
Yeah, and that's not going to count. He just lost his footing.
But it was a point.
Remember, there's sweat on the canvas. Could be slippery. Now, some fighters decide to fight with shoes. Some go barefoot. Here we got the shoes. Sometimes it could be a little slippery in that type of surface if there's some sweat on the floor.
A long night of competition here at the wide world of sports in Disney.
Oof.
Good block. Carvalho dodging and dipping.
Oh, you got a great shot there from Carvalho coming through.
There's round 2 complete. One more to go for the championship.
And let's take a look how he fell through. Lost his footing. He went backpedaled there, but got saved there.
And the athleticism to hold himself on the ladder. I think that should be a point in itself.
And right there, just holding himself. He felt it through. Yeah, and thank goodness he was able to hold himself and not fall. Could have been a lot worse there.
That's a tired man. The Orlando native.
Step back, step back, step back, step back, step back.
UFC
Final
veteran.
round, guys. This is it.
A
For the belt.
semifinalist from
Ready?
2 years
You
ago.
ready?
Now in the final
Belt
against
fight.
Carvalho.
Evan, 60 seconds left here. They're going to go all out. Who wants it the most, Apollo or Carvalho?
3 yellow!
We need a Fury.
Ooh,
at those
there's a
swings.
shot right there from Apollo. Now the flashiness from Carvalho. Notice he hasn't been flashy until now. He struck him there.
Big headshot for Apollo.
Everything is critical here.
Another. Closing 30 seconds.
The pace will probably speed up as we go into the end of the round.
What a big three-pointer for Apollo.
Distance, distance!
2 charismatic fighters.
The kids are even fired up.
Who
Ringside.
is it? I think America's fired up, Evan. This is pillow fighting, baby.
It's fight time. Closing seconds.
Distance!
Got about 5 seconds approaching. This could be it. Let's see what happens.
Another one for Carvalho at the gun. And will that be the difference?
Evan, I'm going to slightly have to give it to Carvalho.
That last three-pointer might be it.
Yeah, I think that was the difference. Let's take a look. He went for the flashness. Apollo caught. He missed it there. Blocks it. Connected there with the head.
A much more responsive third round for Apollo. He came out swinging.
Yeah, good strategy though from Carvalho, though. He used the flashiness when he thought it was the appropriate time. Didn't waste it like we saw in previous fights that he had in this tournament.
It's time to hand out the championship belt and decide our men's PFC title winner. Carvalho or Apollo. Final scores being tallied.
And when they're tallying up those numbers and they're taking some time, that tells you something, Evan.
Is it Tiger time? Is it flavor time? It's past my bedtime. I know what time it is. And we're going to hand out a championship belt.
We're going to go celebrate in Disney Springs, Evan. Come on. It's not bedtime yet.
Mike Markham, take it away. We got the belt. We got the money. All the fun of this PFC title.
And the world is a buzz. They want to know who's going to take down this tournament.
Bringing out all the big wigs, center stage. Is it Tiger time? 2 Brazilian elite fighters. And now we hand out a championship.
Kids loving it. Now here we go, Evan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victor of 3 grueling bouts of nocturnal beatdown this evening, the winner of $5,000 in hush money, the ESPN The Ocho PFC Tournament Champion, Leandro Apollo!
It's Tiger time in Disneyland.
Okay, Apollo taking the win. You know, you don't want to be the judge. You never want to be the judge, but...
And what a celebration here in ESPN Wide World of Sports. Kids joining center stage. Steve Williams handed out the championship belt. And what a fun matchup all night. A couple of Brazilian elite fighters to the distance. And there's your champion. We handed out a women's crown to Nunes. A super fight. And Apollo wins the men's championship. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN 8 The Ocho, a dynamic introduction to pillow fighting. From Rodolfo Roman and our talented crew, I'm Evan Budrovich. There's the championship trophy, there's the hush money, and there's a fun night of pillow fighting. We'll see you next time on The Ocho. Thanks for joining us. Fantastic pillow fight championships here from Disney World.